Yo, you tuned in to me, you watching Gully TV. I got a special guest down here in the Dirty South. One of my favorite online media outlets, man, aside from my own Live Hip Hop Daily. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
What's good, what's good? This is Imperial from Live Hip Hop Daily via the BX. And if it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap shit wouldn't be going on.
No doubt. Things have really, I just filmed your whole facility for the second time today. Things have really accelerated. Even the paint, the decor has changed. You got a lot going on now, my man. Last time I was here, you was trying to figure out what direction you wanted to take your platform in. Looked like you established yourself. What's going on?
No doubt, man. I just wanted to be like a hub for up-and-coming people who want to do podcasting and just get a lot of promotion. So basically, we just gotta, we're just a 24-hour hip-hop channel. That's all.
Okay. Now, when you say channel, conventionally somebody gonna hear you say that and be like, okay, but you're actually you're more like a network. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a parent to several different platforms.
Yeah. We got about 13 shows or platforms that's producing content constantly every day, 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
From hip hop to serial, politics, sports.
Serial review. No doubt.
We got it all, man. Hip hop is in everything, so we're gonna make sure it's hip hop oriented.
Do you got any of those 13? Is there any standout platforms that are establishing a substantial following?
Oh yes. We got this show called Day One Radio. They're former writers of I think Double XL and all that type of stuff.
Okay.
So we bring a lot of guests through. We just did we did Jay Prince a couple of months ago. I got my man Jerry Clark. We just did Lenny S a couple of days ago. So this show called The Progress Report. We got a few shows, man. Just check us out, Live Hip Hop Daily on demand on YouTube. Or if you want to watch us live, like when you don't think it's 24 hours, that's always content, just go to livehiphopdaily.tv when you finish and there'll be something on to entertain you.
You had a Bankhead legend here tonight.
Oh yes, Fabo from E4L.
How did that come into play?
That's one of our shows called Cash Color Cannabis, where they talk about smoking and all that type of stuff. So that was his guest for the evening. Very entertaining, man. It was dope.
So for all of these different shows that you have here, I noticed that you was behind the editing board the whole time. You act as engineer, whatever's required, basically.
Because coming up, when I was doing videos, the editing was a tedious process, so that's what made me get into the live stuff, because I'm live editing right there. So once we finish, the client can leave what they work right then and there.
Oh, so as you recording or streaming the show, you start the editing process right on the spot.
Right then and there.
How long does the render take?
Nah, right there. As soon as we finish, like you see how I can just upload it right now for Dude, I could have airdropped it to him right then and there.
Published?
Yeah.
So
No, I'm like saying I'm giving them the file.
Oh, you're giving them the video file so they can do whatever they want
to do.
Oh, okay. And eventually you, of course, will edit your own.
Right.
Put it up there on the channel.
There's no more edit of that. I just put the titles while we doing it and all that stuff. So
right.
That's it. Once we finish it, that's it.
And that telecast that I just watched, that was actually streamed live as well?
Right.
On the channel?
On the channel.
Okay.
So then, the replay would be on right now.
Okay. What inspired you to approach hip hop from this angle, to where you kind of took on the identity of being a network, an actual network? Like how MTV had Total Request Live, The Real World, all these different shows on their network. What inspired you to go that route?
Being in the music business, I didn't like that I couldn't control a lot of things. So once everything crumbled, then you learn what happened and all that stuff. It's like, oh man, let me get into something where I can control what I'm doing.
Right.
So that's what made me get into video cameras and all that stuff. Because I can control the edit, I can control how you look, even if you know how editors could do what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I said,
make you look the way I want it to look.
Yeah,
right.
So I wanted to control it, so that's why I got into all of this.
Okay. How many years experience do you have actually editing? I'm self-taught, by the way. I had somebody that I was working with early on who I was standing over his shoulder and tell him, yo, I want that font, do this, do that. And from standing over his shoulder, I just gradually picked up different concepts, and he coached me a little bit. And before I knew it, I was off and running.
I've been doing it since Final Cut was $1,000.
Okay.
So that's when I was doing it. Peace, brother. I've been doing it that long. Back when the IMAX had the color head and all that pose, and that's how long I've been doing it. Similar to what you said about being self-taught, I went to school for maybe 2 months, and that was the same thing. Like, they not teaching what, you know what I mean? Best experience is experience.
They weren't giving you what you were looking for?
Right, not at all. My last day of class was when the teacher was talking about, which is funny to think about it nowadays, talking about making bombs and shit.
Bomb making?
Word!
What type of class?
School, yeah. This was film school. This was film class.
At film school, they talk about making bombs?
He was just in regular conversation with one of the students, and I'm like, I don't want to do this shit no more. That was my last day.
Geek Squad, for real.
I just took the camera and went out there myself. What's up?
Conventionally, when an unsigned artist want to get on Live Hip Hop Daily or one of the shows, how do they go about reaching out to you?
Most of the time it's through Instagram. I would tell them to, I give them the list of the shows that we have, and they pick and choose which one they like.
Right.
Then it also depends on the show person, the people who run the show, if they have guests that week or whatever. So it's really, the shows really do their thing and bring the people here. I just help them make it look good.
Right. I've noticed you've had a few legends here recently on Live Hip Hop Daily. How did those interviews come together? I'm watching, I'm like, damn, this nigga got JAZ-O.
Yeah,
and then you just hit me back to back, and I'm like,
yeah. Stuff like that, because we, I don't be wanting to date myself sometimes, but
right.
We from that era, so we know a few people, because I met somebody, and then it was, what's her name? Eric Sherman's sister, I forget her name. She was doing a show here, so that's who brought him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
She was doing a show here, so that's how we brought them. We had JAZ-O a while ago. When I first came here, we had him, and because we was doing, I was actually trying to do a documentary about, what is it? You know how corporate America and the music business came together and kind of fucked up our era. That's why it's kind of
disrupted. They didn't fuck it up. They disrupted it.
They disrupted it.
Yeah.
So we was doing that. So we had got a lot of people here. When I came here, we had got JAZ-O, got Burt Padell, a few people. Self-service, the producer, a couple of producers, but that's what we was working on. So that's how I was getting in contact with some of these people. Then when I actually put this together, that's when we started calling them to do that. Cause once the movie thing wasn't, I moved here, my man's still in New York, so I was like, fuck it, I just put him on the podcast.
Right. So this is what it is. That's the brand, Live Hip Hop Daily. I see you got it plastered everywhere now.
Yeah, because we just had A3C was here. We just had a good weekend. I would like to shout out to everybody who came through. The people was here doing freestyles, interviews. It was a good weekend, man.
Why don't you give me a tour of the facility? Follow you.
Well, this is the back where we do our green screen. This is one of the cereal shows right here. It's called Big Bowls. I got Big Bowls. Pause.
Oh, this is are these adults doing this?
Yeah.
Okay.
They was here tonight. They came over. Yeah. So also we got a crew, life of the party. We be taking it to the motherland. These people are from Africa, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, taking it to the motherland. That's another one of the shows. We also do a TV guide every A3C year, and this is our first one with John the Don.
Shout out to John, my man.
John the Don. This right here is Savage Fam, High Off Life. They do the freestyles and all that shit.
What days do they broadcast? I'd like to check that out.
Oh, okay. Well, they don't go live. I just put it on the channel live. They film on the weekends and shit.
All right.
I just put it on the channel live. So on the weekends, if you watch Live Hip Hop Daily.tv, you'll see the freestyles and all that.
Got you.
This is our second year we did the A3C. We had Daylight performing that year. And then some of the other shows on the cover and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is what we call the war room. That's what camera closet. You know what I mean?
The war room.
And shout out to Duce. Shout out to Duce Mafia as well.
Yeah, I see y'all taking down bottles, man. They everywhere. Sheesh.
This is our current issue of our TV guide that we did for A3C this year. This is one of the artists who have performed Casey Elise. And some of the people right here, JAZ-O, Cantrell. Please hit me now. I'm here for the long run. Looking for a funk, I'm the wrong one. There's also another band, Live Hip Hop Daily Jams, where that's another. If you go to Live Hip Hop Daily Jams.com, you'll see nothing but videos. No different than BT Jams.
Okay.
This is where we actually do the shows and all that type of stuff. That's a set over there, that's a set over there on this side, and that's a set right here. This is what we do, hip hop all day. What's good? This is Herb Imperial from Live Hip Hop Daily. I want to give a big shout out to my boy Gully TV. He keeps it gully.
I'm a motherfucking G. Yeah, I'm talking murder, but it's me. I'm really living everything you see. What you say? They love to make a lie out of me. To the day that I expire, I'm a G. I'm a motherfucking G. They would love to make a lie out of Razor. Shoot and catch him out dark with the laser.